Last summer, we built this gorgeous shop in our backyard to replace this very tired shed. In this video, we'll share with you our learning and building process. Stick till the end to find out why the hell we put those doors up there. We first started with designing a building that would work for our application. We used SketchUp, which is a free online resource, and it was super helpful to create our buy list, know how much material to get, and assemble following the plan specs. The next step was to build a concrete slab. We calculated that it would take 78 bags. This step was a ton of work and a lot of heavy lifting. The alternative was doing concrete blocks, which is what our old shed had. However, over the years, the concrete blocks had settled into the ground at different rates, and the floor was now caving in. So, as much as it was a lot more expensive and a ton more work, we think it was the right decision for a long-lasting and more stable quality build.
What are we doing here, Natalie?
Stamping. Once the 12x8 frame was built, we used a tamper to compact the soil for stability and to avoid the concrete from cracking in the future. What are you putting those for?
So these shapes don't push out. So a lot of times just the weight of the concrete kind of make this thing bow. And these are nice and cute. They're really useful for the height, but not so much for pushing out.
We made the rebar grid with a 2-foot spacing between them. To join them at the intersections, we used plastic rebar chairs to elevate them off the ground. Having a concrete mixer made the job much faster and less labor intensive. It's a dusty as hell process, so make sure you wear the proper PPE. Having 3 people made it all go smooth.
That is a beautiful looking slab.
It is recommended to water your slab 5 to 10 times per day for 7 days and keep a tarp over it to retain the moisture. After clearing up some trees and bushes, we started cutting the 2x4s. Based on our digital design, we knew exactly how much material to get.
Over there we've got the south wall. It's gonna be pretty tall.
After building each wall, we screwed 2 beams diagonally at the bottom for stability. We also temporarily screwed a beam on each side to prop the wall up until the other walls were joined together.
Don't push forward. Okay, bring it back. It has to be on the platform, concrete platform. So pull it up. There we go. Try to keep it there. Don't push it. Just lift. Okay, leave it to, that's okay. We'll move it in position. Yes, just put it on the outside.
With the wall propped up, we could use a level and make adjustments to ensure it was perfectly straight. We love the Milwaukee framing nail gun, and it made the job go so much faster. We have no affiliation with them yet, but absolutely love their tools. So we finished the framing yesterday and put a sheet on each side for stability. And now Eric's working on the first roof stringer. Yeah. So we're gonna have it stick out of the back just for a foot, and the front's gonna be like 2.5 feet sticking out. 3 feet. Yeah. So we made the cut for the roof stringers there. Eric's installing those plates. We've already got 3 in place. Put 3 up there. He can use a hammer, ladies and gents. We made a jig to keep the 2x4 flush to the bottom by screwing another 2x4 below the roof stringer. For the side overhang, we used cross beams for extra strength and to have something the soffit could secure onto. We think there's probably a better and safer way to do this solo. Let us know in the comments below if you have any tricks. It's not as crazy as I thought. We staggered the plywood sheets and decided to cut them right up there in place with the track saw. Simba! After laying the asphalt felt, we taped the joints with poly sheeting tape. Going on.
That's partial.
It's exciting. Whole roof in a few hours. Pretty good. Solo, basically. Look at this beauty.
Yeehaw!
Do you like roofing?
Love it. Should do this one just for shit and giggles.
Yeah. Might as well, eh?
Over there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Attention à tes doigts, This side? Yeah, let's do this side.
We finished the exterior sheeting with some dance party breaks to keep the spirits high. Eric had to do the Tyvek on his own, and it was a bit of a nightmare on a windy day. Time lapses always make the process look so easy, but don't let them fool you. Get a buddy to help you with this. Time to put the floor on the mezzanine level. To have it fit nicely along the wall, we cut grooves for the studs to fit into it.
Tell us about how the shed is going today.
Pretty good. So I just finished putting those support because we decided to put them vertical instead of horizontal. So I had to install those little brackets that can support it.
And let's take a look upstairs through our trusty little ladder here. So we've got 2 floors of storage. We can stand on the taller side here. And let's check out the view. Oh la la. Yesterday we were considering closing off a section, like maybe the last window there, making a little mini sauna. You could do like L-shaped bench, you could sit here, look at the view.
We weatherproof cedar tongue and grooves for the soffit and nailed them in.
That's the last piece going up on that corner there. And the rest are already in place.
We are back.
To shed building. We took a few days off because it was raining and the weather is starting to get really cold, so definitely feeling the pressure to get the siding done and the windows and have it all locked up. What's your thoughts on how this is going?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're actually putting the nice molding around. So we have these nice piece of cedar in here, nice and large.
Beautiful.
Those are actually decking pieces, which work for us, and looks pretty good.
And we're also gonna cut those in half vertically and use them for the edges, the corners of the shed. It's gonna look great. We're excited. Here we go. Let's get the shed done. So we took a 2x6, cut it asymmetrically, and then made the grooves for the siding to fit into. And Eric rounded this corner with the router. And now we're about to glue the 2 pieces together. And then we'll waterproof it and fit it in. Coming to the work site. Camping.
With the door trims and corners in place, we could now start installing the siding. We went for vinyl planks and started from the bottom with the J-trim. It's a good idea to use a level as you go up to make sure that you're tracking well as you move up your wall.
The siding is starting to go up and it's looking so good. Loving the door trims and cedar. And Eric now sanding the door trim for this one here. We put a little aluminum angle so that it protects it when we're putting stuff in. And this is where we used to keep the siding. It was there for months and it's accumulated a lot of dirt and grime and spiders. So it's been a lot of cleaning siding today, closing it down, drying it up. It's been a bit of a process, but we're getting there. This is the drying station and over there. But it's starting to look really good, and I'm hoping we can finish at least the front face today.
You could use an X-Acto knife to cut the plank. We found the oscillating tool worked really well for this.
This has been our progress so far. We've done a lot of the siding. Eric did the holes for the lights there and there yesterday. And now we're doing the, what's that called? The piece that we're nailing?
The piece for nailing? Those are vinyl planks.
Well, no, that specific one. Anyways, the one that goes at the bottom.
They call it the plastic gutter.
The plastic gutter that goes over the drip edge, so we can start putting the siding there. And check out this side. Ooh! Finish the siding up until the trim. We did the window trim, and that's gonna be the secondary door. So lots of siding getting done today. It's exciting.
When cutting your planks, cut them 1/4 inch shorter to allow for expansion and avoid them from buckling.
Nice.
La perfección.
We stained the 1x6 lumber in black, weatherproofed it, and used them for the window frames. We went with polycarbonate windows as they're strong and easy to cut to size.
Bodhi, c'est shed!
Don't kick the shed.
The reason why we put doors up there was to store our rooftop tent. We designed it so that the mezzanine level was at the perfect height to drive the truck right against it and slide it in. When the space became our shop, we needed to bring power into it, so we dug a 24-inch deep trench to bring it in from the house.
You guys want a tour of this shed?
Yes.
Pretty fancy now. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1!
Woo!
Well, there was one bracket missing, but I just finished printing and you can install it here.
Nice. Yeah, we don't want dangling lights like that. Look at these. How many electrical outlets do you need in a shop? Let's see. 1. See if I can find them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that gonna be 1?
Maybe, we'll see.
7. Oh my goodness. And then outside we've got.
It looks a bit ridiculous. I think
It is pretty bulky.
I need to get this box recessed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna annoy me.
And then upstairs? Power yet?
No, ran out of cable.
We've been quite in love with this build, and still to this day stare at it in awe when in our backyard. It has now transformed into a shop where we do carbon fiber layups and CNC machining. We no longer have the rooftop tent, so upstairs is where the vacuum for the CNC lives, with a connection through the floor. The idea of a sauna still lingers in our heads, and it's something we might still do in the future. There was a few things we would do differently. To avoid humidity issues, we would recommend adding ventilation and letting the concrete slab dry for longer before closing off the build. Also, we should have made the concrete slab extend outwards at the entrance, as a lot of dirt and gravel gets dragged in. Thank you for joining us on this fun project. It's become a great space to see our creations come to life. Let us know what you think in the comments and hit that like and subscribe button to help our channel grow.